Hi guys, I'm Owen. I'm last year's Freshers Rep and this year's PRO.
Hello, I'm Aoife. I was also last year's Freshers Rep and I am an OCM this year.
So we're here to talk to you guys about musical soc and the opportunities it offers to freshers. We know this year hasn't been ideal for freshers. Online learning, online college, we're all living the dream. But we're here just to talk to you about what would normally happen and hopefully what next year you can get involved with as well.
First, we have Freshers Takeover. That's the first thing that you get involved. It's the first thing I got involved in anyway. And that happens in October, I want to say.
Yeah, October, November.
We have different members of the society do little prod teams for a few different little shows, and we just do like a 20-minute segment of different shows. So like I did Camp Rock. Owen was Come From Away.
There's been Beetlejuice.
Daddy's in denial. Daddy doesn't wanna feel.
In the 10th session, they did loads. They did like Mamma Mia, and it's unauditioned as well. So there's no pressure.
Yes.
It's just a way for you to make pals, have experiences, rehearse all over UCD and have a fun time.
That's when you go.
Nice trips downtown, and they lift your spirits. Downtown, and relationships that will go. Down on Skid Row. 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 Down on Skid Row.
It's stepping stones into the society. Aoife and I got involved through Freshers Takeover, which then brought us to the elections of Fresher Reps, which happens usually on the night of Freshers Takeover. And it's like a really informal thing, a few speeches, vote for your pals or vote for people who you think will do well. And then they get involved with committees. This is how I got to meet Aoife. And Aoife is now one of my best friends in musical soc and probably in college. So it's a really good way of getting yourself involved. And hopefully next year when we return back to normal, all you lovely freshers currently can get involved as prod teams. So Aoife will tell you about what prod teams do.
So we got to know this a little bit more because we then produced our second Freshers Takeover. That was me and Owen's job. We got a few different applications, people to do shows, and we just have like a director, choreographer, and you rehearse for a week with your freshers and then you put on the show.
It's a really fun way as well to get used to how musical soc works, because obviously we're a bit different to other societies. There's so many different ways to get involved, but Freshers Takeover really offer a chance for you to meet committee members and like work as a prod team before like actual shows where you might realize, I actually enjoyed this. So it is a really, really good time. I would encourage anyone next year who can to get involved.
And also for people who have like never actually gotten involved in like musicals and stuff, like I did, you know, your 6th year musical, I was in the back, and then I got into Camp Rock and I was like singing by myself.
Freshers Takeover, I think, isn't about the finished project. It's about like what you do during the week and what you make of the time. You know, for freshers this year who haven't had a chance to properly get to know the society and get to do these events, because it's just been so difficult to actually get anything put together through online learning and online Zoom events. That doesn't mean you can't apply for a committee next year, and it also doesn't mean you can't apply to direct shows. Just because you haven't done a Freshers Takeover yet, it doesn't mean you don't know the society. I don't think anyone this year really does with how it's being run online. Like, it's so difficult to actually get to know what it's really like. So don't let that discourage you from getting involved next year. That is all from us. Thank you so much for watching. All our Freshers Takeover videos and informations are over on our YouTube, and there's always some fun little updates on the social media.